Okay, so packing continues. Today is Labor Day. I cleaned out the rest. I gotta wash and steam out the floor. But I've got the scrubber out of there. It's ready to go out. Dogs are whining. This closet has pretty much been cleared. I've got to take those 2 bins down, but other than that, everything else, my bread maker, and that I think is going to garbage. It's a cat bag, but it's kind of icky. But everything up there has been emptied. My curio cabinet itself has been emptied, so that's going to be going soon too. The rest of the apartment looks like a freaking tornado hit it, because it did. Tornado called packing. But I've got, I don't have any lights on. Hush, babies. They're whining. But I got this part. Hush. My counter still has some stuff over here. Okay, sorry. I've got this set up for, this one's has bowls, that one's got cups, that's got plastic silverware back there, and this has got plates. That way, once the rest of the kitchen is packed up, we still have access to it, because this cart is going to stay here, because my microwave I'm going to need. I did go through and remove all of the appliances down at the bottom that I didn't, and I maneuvered different stuff in different places to try to clear up space. So right now I still have all of this counter to clear off. And I've started here. Again, I haven't washed anything down yet, so please forgive the dirtiness. Because as I'm cleaning, I'm also trying to, as I'm packing, I'm also trying to clean, but I feel like I'm bouncing all over the apartment, so it's hard to get one area fully cleaned. Like these bins, I've got to go through these ones again. I think these 2 are staying, but these 2 I have to go back through again and see if I've got lids to all the containers. If I don't, then they can go into the garbage, and I've got to go through this too and see what all's in there. But this has like my flour, baking soda, baking powder, that kind of stuff. And this has got some sweeteners and some other, and empty formula cans that I'm going to make into something once this renovation is done. But that's my sewing cart, and it's got garbage bags and whatnot in it. My table is still a disaster. We've gotten pretty much... Sorry, Claire. We had our guitar hooks up there. The guitars are right there by the dummy, which always makes me think there's a person standing in my living room. But I did get the guitar hooks down. We took all the lights down and threw them away because only some of them were working. So we still have to go through all of this stuff. I'm for sure getting rid of my stereo. Number 1, we have Amazon Prime, so we have Amazon Music as well, and we can stream that right through our big TV. And I don't think the CD player part of it works anymore, and I haven't used it in so long, it can go bye-bye, besides the fact that one of the speakers is broken. But I did pack up some of our games. I still have a little bit more to pack up here. These 2 games were too big to fit in the boxes that we had, so that's why they're still there. I got to get a bigger box. And then in the hallway here, which looks really weird, I've gotten all of the stuff down off of the walls. Here, with the exception of my hooks for the mops and brooms, I still got to take that stuff down. The hook over the door in the bathroom's got to come down still. I still have a ton of stuff in our room that we haven't done yet. We're still working on it. We've got probably about 2 weeks, roughly. They're supposed to start downstairs tomorrow, but we'll see if it happens because it's been pushed back like 3 different times. But this is what I've got so far, and it is still driving me insane, so I do have to go through some more stuff and get rid of it and or pack it up and put it up. Like, all of our movies are up there on the top shelf and the binders behind it. That's clear gel, so that I can make pie fillings, which I haven't been able to do yet. But all of those binders are movies, so those are going to go into a bin in our room so that we've got them while they're doing renovations, but so that we don't have to worry about it as much. And then, like I said, I still have to go through a lot of this stuff up here on this top part of the shelf, because a lot of that could probably go over there. And like these baskets that are hanging, those can go as well. So, okay, sorry, I ran out of space. But anyway, I've got all, we had shot glass trays. I have whiners. Shot glass little trays that we had up on the wall, those have come down. All of our signs have come down. all of the big guy special stuff, which I had found some nice cobwebs back there, so I got to do that too. But I got the shelves down, brackets down, they're all in a bin. I still got to take the hooks down out of here. But for the most part, everything out here is off the wall. That is a sticker, which I'm going to need to probably remake for myself, because I hit the wrong one, sorry. But I'm going to have to make this for myself again. I ordered this through Wish, I think, a long time ago. I got down most of the stuff on this wall. I still have my clock up and my hooks, which I've got to take those down. It's where I normally hang my keys when I come in, so I haven't quite gotten that far. And these are stickers too that I'll probably have to redo myself and remake them for myself, but for now they're fine. My walls all need to be scrubbed down. That's gross from the dogs rubbing up against it, so it's time to go through and scrub all of that down again too. All of the walls need to be washed down, so that's going to be on my agenda too. I still have to empty out this closet. I honestly couldn't even tell you half the stuff that's up there, so the majority of it could probably go in the dumpster. But we'll see once we get into it. And then coats and whatnot that are in here need to be. And then my big hook that I normally hung the dog leashes on has got to still come down. I haven't figured out yet where I'm going to put that baby, because that's my Wi-Fi router and whatnot, because I've got to take down that shelf. So, yeah, I don't know, but this area looks like a complete and total disaster still, because we've got stuff in the way. This is where all of the stuff in the walls has gone. So all the pictures that we had hung, anything like that, the shelves so far that I've taken down are all in there. I put the brackets in Ziploc baggies and taped it to the back of the shelf so that I wasn't looking for them later, because we all know how that happens. They seem to disappear. And like the guitars are going to be gone, and so is the body double here that keeps freaking me out. I did take down the sheet that we were using as a curtain because it was nasty, and it's been washed, and that curtain, the sheet itself is actually right there to go into this bin, because they don't want that up there while they're working. So, but that whole stack of stuff is probably going to go. This bin I'm not sure of yet, because it's got the big guy's games and stuff in it. So he's going to be leaving his Xbox here at the house locked up, and the PS4 and PS5 are going to be going into storage at his mom and dad's house. We've got a Blu-ray player there, DVD and Wii, which the Wii doesn't really work very well, and the Blu-ray player takes really the place of the DVD player, but it still works, so I didn't want to throw it out. So we're going to keep it as a backup just in case. But this definitely has to stay because I use my printer all the time. That is what I use as a scanner, because that one doesn't scan, and that one's a color printer, and it takes a jokingly large amount of ink to do anything with it, but it scans to PDFs very well. So that's what I use it for. If I've got to print something in color, I can still do that, but it's not a very good it's not high quality, if that makes any sense. This bin can probably go too, so I've got to figure out where I'm going to put that baby before I take that down. And then Molly tried to trip me. We had the dresser there that we used for the kids' stuff. So right now my flour and sugar are there, and it's going to be moved probably back over to the closet. This half of the couch is tore the hell up, so we're tossing it. Yes, so we're just going to have that half of the couch for now. Kids won't be here while we're doing the renovations. It's just too messy, too cluttered with them moving stuff around and us having so much stuff. It would leave them nowhere to sleep and put their stuff. So, unfortunately, we won't see the kids for a couple of weeks, but in the end, it'll be a nicer place when they come back. So, that's exciting to me. So, we'll keep this part of the couch, and then once it comes time for the kids to come back, we're going to get some folding cots for them to sleep on. That way they can go back in that closet when they're not being used, and we open up so much floor space in this apartment, because this couch was huge and we didn't realize it was this big until we had already bought it. So this half is going to go, and we'll just have this half for now, because without the kids here, there's only the three of us here, and plus the baby, and she can't really sit on a seat yet, but that's something I gotta decide to go through. That's laundry I folded last night and have to put away. It's been crazy. I feel like I am bouncing all over the place constantly, so not fun, not fun. My brain is not liking it, but it's slowly working. So that's where we're at as of right now. And again, today is Labor Day, September 5th, and it's a work in progress.